fuck nuggets, letting you guys know that my patch parody for the Black Ops 3 patch is over on the Overpowered channel. Most of the stuff was recycled from the Call of Duty News of the Week segment that I did on Monday, so I decided against uploading it on my channel. Plus, you'll hear some of the recycled jokes in that video, but in case you guys are looking for it, it's over there. Link is down in the description. Now, on to the Battlefield 4 patch parody, introducing Casey Al-Kaisi. Thank you, Schwantz. This is Casey Al-Kaisi, the community manager for EA DICE, letting you know about our latest update to Battlefield 4. As has been tradition in the past few patches, we are making like Oprah and giving away brand new map for free. And unlike with Night Operations, it's actually a map that isn't a reskin from this game, Graveyard Shift, but instead a reskin from a past Battlefield title. But hey, unlike other FPS games, we give away reskin for free instead of putting them in pay-for DLCs. Actually, it's two, quote, new maps that we're bringing back like hipster, but we'll get into that in a bit. Legacy Operations, as the name implies, will reimagine Dragon Valley from Battlefield 2 with updated graphics. This map is stark contrast from the infantry-focused Operation Outbreak, since this map is as big as Honey Boo Boo's mom. It focuses on those vehicle whores who've never seen the amazing graphics of what we call outdoors, nor even know what walking around feels like. Since each flag is hundreds of meters away from one another with walkway bridges that have the same structural integrity of bridges in America, there is no way to capture multiple objectives unless you fly or swim. However, unlike what the US is doing, you can actually repair the bridges if you're not getting raped by Shitbucket and Little Bird. The map supports all game modes, including new ones that have never been seen before in Battlefield 2, like Obliteration and Rush, but we slip something in like Bill Cosby. The area for Team Deathmatch, Squad Deathmatch, Domination, and Gunmaster is played in one of the spawn areas, so we decided to throw in Noshashr Canals from Battlefield 3 as the playable area for these modes, now with 100% less blue hue. Relive the glory days of 24/7 Canals TDM, since the map played like shit for every single other game mode. Of course, with all reimaginings, the maps play almost nothing like they did in the original games, because nostalgia is the greatest aphrodisiac for you players. Now on to the actual fixes. We are continuing to tweak vehicles and the interaction with both infantry and other vehicles, since we completely upended that part of the metagame with the last patch. In order to help out shit kids that can't aim with small or RPG, we accidentally put the Igla acceleration to faster than how long you usually masturbate, so we nerfed it back to how it was supposed to be. We buffed mobile anti-air damages, since they mostly camp and spawn and have never seen an objective before. They need some assistance in actually helping out the team. You can't make a camper PTFO, I guess. Heat Seekers, active and passive radar missiles have been buffed in line with our philosophy of helping out people that can't be asked to actually aim. Now air vehicles will go down faster than a Russian jet in either Egypt or Turkey. Take your pick. However, for those seasoned pilots, countermeasures have been buffed, allowing those lock-on missiles to be deflected like questions at a presidential debate. But it's not all bad news for you folks that make montages. We have buffed the laser designation for tow missiles, tracking aircraft from the ground. Tanks got dinged slightly, with the HE shells having a reduction in both explosive damage and radius. And for all of those people that aren't skilled enough to fly a chopper, but just want to get a lot of points to show up at the top of the leaderboard so that everybody yells at them for being vehicle whores, the repair tool rate is now buffed back to the Battlefield 4 release value, so let those sparks fly. You people that don't like playing a flight or driving simulator can wake up now. We'll get into those fixes here. We slightly buffed the QBU-88 and SKS DMR's range because everyone loves the pew-pew sound. While we didn't make any actual changes to ACE-23, CZ-3A1, JS-2, LSAT, AK-12, A-91, G-18, or 93R, we apparently have been displaying incorrect stats all along, so they've been corrected now. But hey, gun stat displays in Call of Duty are meaningless too, so it's clearly not a big deal. Incendiary grenades can't melt out steel beams, I mean go through walls anymore. Oh, and parachute customization is now available to everyone, not just premium members. But if you're staring at the logo on the back of your parachute, I'll gladly shoot you out of sky like I'm playing Duck Hunt. We altered the timing of the squad leader replacement system to 60 seconds instead of 30 because squad leaders were being appointed faster than Republicans in polls a year before presidential election. Also, we provided a fix for some strange animations, including the Zao Zao jump, which made it look like you were melting into the floor like the Wicked Witch of West. And finally, after 2 years, a potential fix for the ever-present sliding bug after a player has been revived has been implemented for client-side. Speaking of client-side bugs, we've improved the networking to use a new bandwidth optimization system for 60 and 120 Hz servers that is enabled by default, such that you won't be barraged with information like the media does after a mass shooting. This dynamic adjustment allows for people who have the idiot roommates downloading porn to not get a huge spike in netcode. Who the fuck downloads porn anyways? We've adjusted the latency of muzzle flash to bullet fire for teammates because we all need to marvel at that ass clown prone with an LMG bipod. Oh, and while we're talking about servers, after only 2+ years, we've finally introduced South American servers, so now all of those out-of-region Brazilian players who've been dicking on players in East US servers because of their high ping can now see how shit they actually are when lag comp isn't on their side. Not that there was anything they could do about it, because here at DICE we did not realize how annoying Brazilians were when launching BF4 back in 2013 without putting servers in South America. South American players can now get their own server region so they can stay out of the US servers. Battlefield players are like Donald Trump in that respect. Except the part about the Muslims. Jihadi jeeping is as alive as it's ever been.